my eyes, feel I'm dreaming. Believe everything I thought I was missing, baby, you beast. I'm gonna hold you close with my heart, I promise I need it. You made me better, you know it took away the pressure. Now I'm focused, kept my eyes on you. I see you growing, give you the world. I hope you know this. I'm gonna be right here.
You try to answer this one.
Okay. Generations of mystery and horror blank have been influenced by the dark Gothic stories of celebrated American author Edgar Allan Poe, 1808 to 1849. Okay. I think it would just be A.
Yeah, just A. You got it exactly right. Alright, so it's just, it's one independent clause, and then a single, right, so it says a single comma would break the two or none rule. This one is a little trickier because you can see there is a comma here, right, in dark Gothic stories, but it's not the same kind of comma we're looking at, right?
Oh, okay.
Like that's just a comma that's separating two adjectives from each other. Yeah. And then, so yeah, it's just A. Perfect. Alright, so now let's try this one.
Alright. Polyphenols are organic compounds blank among their many roles provide pigment that help protect plants against ultraviolet radiation from sunlight.
So does this look like one where it's going to be one of these phrases that's chunked out by commas?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? So then what do you think the correct answer is?
So...
Which answer just has commas?
Oh, just C.
C, yeah, follows the two comma rule, right? So compounds that, comma, among their many roles, comma, right? So you can see how this one looks just like these ones, right? Lighthouse, perched on a rocky cliff, you know, the startup founder.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Leadership style. Yeah, this one, they're organic compounds that, comma, among their many roles, comma, you know. It's exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's try a different one then.
Alright, photosynthesis, the mechanism by which plants use it. I think C?
Yeah, you got it. Because again, right, C has that comma there. And so you're sort of closing out the chunk, right?
Yeah.
You're making that chunk and making sure that this idea is sort of separated with the commas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Does that make sense?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, perfect. Right, and you can see here, it's like, you really just have one independent clause. You have your subject, photosynthesis, your verb is fueled, and then the idea by an enzyme. And then everything in here is just this, it's just this little, like, middle bit. Cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, Alright, let's do one more that's in this style.
Okay. Oh, ooh, okay. I think it's B.
Yeah, perfect. You got it, right? So again, it's just one of these little chunking out the phrase questions, you know? So yeah, you can do this good job of just ignoring all of this, because it's not going to affect the grammar of the second. You have one independent clause, the arrangements represents the idea. It's like one comma. So there you go. Cool! Alright, next topic. Two independent clauses.
Okay.
So these are the ones where you separate them with the fanboy.
Ooh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, let's start with this easy example.
Alright. Subseasonal weather forecast attempts to predict weather conditions 3 to 4 weeks in blank. Its predictions are therefore more short term than those of the seasonal forecast, which attempts to predict the weather more than a month in advance. Okay, so I think it's D.
You think it's D?
It's saying it's like more in advance, and then it's saying more on it about how the predictions are in short term of the forecast. So advanced, and it's like saying what more is going to happen with the predictions for the weather conditions.
So that is true. So you are right. It's like, oh, there's two ideas here.
Yeah.
So we want to use and. But there's like a subtle grammar thing that would need to be different if you want to use and. If you have two separate ideas like that, you can't just separate them with an and, right? What do you need as well as the and?
Two independent clauses. Hard break and comma.
Yeah, so you can either do a hard break, which will be a period or a semicolon.
Right.
Or you can use and or for or nor, like one of these words, right? But you have to have it with a comma. That's the really important part, right? I think D is not correct then.
It would need a comma after advance, and then
exactly, yeah. So if there was a comma in there, it would be perfect. But because there is no comma, which other one will also let us separate these two ideas?
It would be C.
Yeah, you got it. This part you did well. You did great on this. You were like, okay, there's two separate ideas going on here, you know? And then you say, okay, well, I have two separate ideas. I can either do a hard break or I can do a comma plus and. And you say, alright, well, this one has and, but it doesn't have a comma, so I can't do that. So then I need to do a hard break. And then which one of these has a hard break? Oh, it's just C.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Does that make sense? Alright. I think you'll do great on the next one. I think that can concept that you got that. Okay. So this one's a little trickier, but I think you can get it. Or is this like the first question where there's like two distinct complete sentences, or are they just like a little phrase hidden in a phrase?
Yeah, it's like separate.
They are separate, yeah, right? Because you can even see, you can just like put in this word here.
Yeah, that wouldn't work.
Kind of read it to yourself, and then you'd be like, okay, during the 1960 Summer Olympics in Rome, she won both the 100 and 200 meter dashes, right? And so you're like, okay, so there's this whole like big separate new idea starting, right? It's like she won, right? New subject, right? New subject. She knew her one complete idea. She won. What did she win? The 100 and 200 meter dashes.
Yeah.
You know? So, because they're two separate ideas, which answer choice is going to give us those that two separated?
It would be D.
D. Perfect. You got it. You got it. Right. So you can see I cross out the unnecessary info. Alright, with two separate ideas. You get it there. Perfect. Okay.
Alright.
So this is a hard one, they say. So we'll see if we can get it.
Alright.
What this bit is saying is that Margaret Saville is the recipient of the letters which make up the book.
Yeah.
Right. And then so because of that, she's the occasion of the book. And it's just this like kind of academic phrase that this person is introducing, the occasion. And so these two ideas are sort of like tied to each other. Like instead of as, it could be like the word because, right? Because she's the recipient of the letters, she's the occasion of the letters, you know, or something like that. Separate out this first idea from the new idea that's going to begin as.
Oh, okay.
Right.
So
which option is going to give us that sort of separation of the two sentences, the two ideas?
I think C?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Oh, okay.
You have that whole break with semicolon. Perfect. So yeah, Stephen points out, so you can see they point out that here's the first independent clause, and then here's the second dependent clause. And it's tricky because the second, like the main part of that second idea is really small compared to the like subordinate part, you know? But it is. It's like those are the two main ideas. Seville is not the protagonist of Shelley's novel. Second main idea, she's the occasion of the novel. Real question is how to best separate the two independent clauses. And then you get C.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. Let's try just one more of these. All right, let's do this one.
All right. Human beings. Other consumer products are more durable than most natural. Okay, I think I have it. It's either B or D.
Yes, I think it is either B or D.
Yeah, for sure.
And you have all, you know what you need to know to choose between them.
Yeah, so
we went over this idea like 15 minutes ago.
So it would definitely be D.
Yeah, it would definitely be D. You got it. Because again, why would it be D and not B?
Because there needs to be a comma after fibers.
Yeah, exactly. B, and it's because you do have, again, it's like the two separate ideas.
Yeah.
So you need to separate them with the comma and with the word but. Perfect. Great job. Alright. Let's go to our last one. Subordinating conjunctions. So if you remember, the big idea here is there are two ways that these sentences will be set up. Either it's like the dependent one, the subordinating clause, comma, the main idea, and that's how these ones look, right? One's the line begin, comma, the colon began. Or it can come afterward, and then you need no comma in between. So he turned to face the stranger as the page itself. You don't need any comma in there.
Okay.
So I think basically just that one idea should help you be able to help you solve all of these ones.
All right, perfect.
Let's find an example.
Ooh, okay, so then... it's okay. So then...
First ask yourself, okay, well, while one requires oxygen and one does not, is that going to be its own, like, main idea, or is that one of these, like, subordinating clauses? Because your answer is going to depend on whether this first section is its own, like, chunked out idea, or whether it's what we're calling these dependent clauses. And if you remember, here I'll go back to the worksheet, the thing which makes something into a dependent clause is one of these words.
Oh!
Right? You know, one of these words down here, right?
Right.
So it was like, this was an independent clause, right? But then once we added that word in the beginning, now it's a dependent clause.
Right.
What word does it have there? At the start?
While.
Yeah, exactly, right? And while was on our list, right? It's one of these words that tells you how this idea is related to that idea. So while one requires oxygen and one does not, aerobic and anaerobic respiration are both forms of cellular respiration. And so because this is a dependent clause, which answer is going to make this look like the dependent clause?
So C.
Yeah, the comma. You got it.
Okay.
Right.
I think I'm starting to get it now.
Right. Okay, yeah, exactly. A, right? But that one is just, there's no separation. That would be like if it was just one simple phrase altogether. But it's not. It's a little more complicated than that. And then you might be like, oh, what about D, right? But with D, that semicolon, or D and B, right? Both of those, the period or the semicolon. Do you remember what we called those from the last section? Those are the hard breaks, right?
Yeah, the hard breaks.
And so the hard breaks are only when you're having like two complete sentences that could both live on their own, when they're independent. But we don't have that. And the reason we know we don't have that is because of this word while here, which is turning this idea into one of those dependent clauses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let's practice another one. Does that make a little more sense now?
Yeah, definitely.
Like spotting the dependent clauses?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's take a look at this. About 70,000 meteorites have been found on Earth. Here. So that one we don't even need to figure out. Although most meteorites are fragments of asteroids, several have been identified as being from the Moon or Mars.
Although.
So, yeah, although, exactly. So it does start with this word although.
Mm-hmm.
So do you think that's going to make it a dependent clause?
Yeah.
Totally, right. So then which answer is going to make this look right?
B.
Yeah, B. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So note the keyword although. So then you have a dependent clause and an independent clause.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
You know that B is the correct answer. Perfect. Make sense?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, we're gonna try a medium one. Oh, here's a new idea. You separated from the independent clause. The page fell from his hand, fluttering to the ground. Modify subject. Okay. Yeah. Okay, this one's kind of a complicated idea, actually.
Okay.
But we'll see. Because here, if you have one of these things called a supplementary phrase, which their example they're giving is fluttering to the ground, you can see that, again, it's like one of these little phrases that's modifying the main part of the sentence, but it doesn't have its own subject, right? It's like a part of the subject here. It's telling you something about the subject that's happening in the main section. And the only reason these ones are tricky is because if it comes afterward, it still needs a comma. Even though with the dependent clauses, they didn't need a comma if they came afterward.
Oh, okay.
But that's almost like not... That's like so specific, I don't even know if it'll come up on any test either.
Alright.
So let's just practice taking a look at one of these. Archaeologists have estimated that pre-Columbian ignorance of Ethiopia.
Oh wait, I gotta figure out the answer?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I think C.
Yeah, you got it exactly.
Okay,
right.
perfect.
Yeah. This is just one of these little phrases at the end. So all you need to do is separate it out with a comma.
Yeah.
I think that one, it seems like it feels kind of natural to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you have this independent clause. It had 20,000 inhabitants, and then but not here, making it one of the North American cities. It's not a complete idea. So you just separate it out with a comma.
Think D?
Yeah, you got it. So it's just, same idea here, where you just want to separate it out with a comma, because we can just sort of go through the other answers just to sort of double check ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
So, again, you can almost sort of pair a lot of the times.
Right.
The options will have both a period and a semicolon. And you can almost know that those ones are going to be incorrect because periods and semicolons mean the same thing. You know? Right? So it's like if one answer was correct, the other answer would also be correct.
Yeah.
Because you use them in the same way. So perfect. See. Alright. Perfect. So I think we are going to and then I guess the last small little idea is lists.
Oh,
You
nice.
know what a list is? And lists you just separate them with commas.
Yeah.
And you need a comma after every thing, including the last one. And they call this special one, the last one, the Oxford comma.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Which is just, well, I think sometimes there was a movement for a while of, like, you don't need the Oxford comma, like, you should just, do Washington and Lincoln, no comma. But you do need the Oxford comma to, like, make sure that it's clear all the ideas are separated out.
Okay.
Here's a little example.
Nice.
If there's no comma there, then it sounds like Washington and Lincoln are the rhinoceros.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we invited the rhinoceros, Washington and Lincoln. The Oxford comma helps you out. And then, and then the next side, the final idea. If the items in the list contain commas, use semicolons then for separation.
Oh, okay.
So you can see here, it's like Austin, Texas. That has a comma in the middle. So if these were all commas, it'd be like, oh, Austin and Texas and Seattle and Washington. But it's like, no. So you need semicolons, just like one comma up. Alright, let's try this one. And then I think we're going to finish up here.
Alright. Emperor.
So he is known, you started that sentence, he is known for enforcing a moral code called the Law of Piety, which established the sanctity of animal life, the just treatment of the elderly, and the abolition of slavery.
I think D.
Yeah, perfect. And why is it D?
Because it has a list of like commas, and
so then you just need another comma. Perfect. You got it. Oh no, they don't even have the answers. Okay, awesome. Cool. Great. So that is the topic of boundaries.
Perfect.
Are these kind of making more sense to you?
Yeah, definitely. I'm starting to get used to it. Y'all, that was me doing independent clauses again, part 2. I don't know if there's more of this, but there probably is. So stay tuned for another episode next week. It's gonna be freaking fire. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, post notifications on so you know when anybody did the post videos like this one. And I will be seeing you all soon in the next video. Let me know in the comments if y'all want me to do more videos like this. And I will see you in the next banger. Your boy did these in all piece. I think I did pretty good this one as well. I'm getting really used to this. Let's go!